What's going on, guys? I just wanted to talk Rolex for a couple of seconds. I have this amazing friend who wants to rename anonymous, who has been extremely kind to let me review his timepieces with you folks. I have recently dropped a video, which is the GMT Master 2 Ever Rose Gold, the 1267 15CHNR, nicknamed the Root Beer. It is 18 karat Ever Rose Gold. It is a special material that Rolex, I guess, uses for their watches, with a price tag at right around $37,000, I believe it was. And I'm about to drop a video in the next day or two with nicknamed the Sprite. It's an 18 karat white gold GMT Master. It is reference number 126729VTNR, again nicknamed the Sprite. It has this beautiful green, Rolex green face. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. The dial, excuse me. And I think that one has a price tag of $48,000. I think $40,050. So out the door with the tax, right? Plus tax, excuse me. So, and I just have to stop for a second and really put this into perspective. You are talking circa $50,000 for a watch, which is something that is completely beyond my imagination. I know there's watches out there that cost probably $1 million, but just relatively for the average Joe, right? I'm thinking that, you know, if you imagine walking around and having a watch on your wrist worth $50,000, forget about the part where you even have the money to actually afford that, not just, you know, borrowed on 3 different credit cards to be able to make those payments. But I'm saying, let's say you had it and you go out there and you buy that watch and you get the call from the AD and all that good stuff, and fast forward, now you have the watch on your wrist. I mean, maybe it's just me, because if I was to lose that watch or get robbed, or even if I just dinged it somewhere, I mean, my heart would just drop to my ankles. I don't know how to really phrase it correctly, but you know, we see all these celebrities on TV and all these glamorous people with watches that are worth more than your house. I get that, but I've never really had, I guess what I'm trying to say is I never really had the opportunity to have them in person on me, being able to be hands-on and do a review on it. And now that I do, it just really opened up a new chapter in my Rolex venture here that I'm going through at the moment. You know, I've had Submariners, I've had Explorers, I had the regular Explorer 2s, you know, like I mean, $10,000, $15,000 watches. But anything above $30,000, $35,000, $40,000, $50,000, woo, that's a whole new perspective of life, if you will, right? And there's actually people out there that will pay that price to get a watch. I love Rolex, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been through a bunch of those, right? But again, not at that level. And that for me is just really something on a completely new level. And I was just wondering how you guys feel about it. This video is really just to shoot the breeze with you guys. If you had the chance to watch my previous videos, you know, I bought the Rolex Submariner non-date recently here at the local AD in Honolulu. I have the Rolex Submariner date, pre-2020. The 40 mil, the one without the date that I just bought is a 41 millimeter. So, you know, I have an Explorer 1. I had a different type of watches, right? But I've never gone above $12,000, $13,000, $14,000. You know, even the watches that I have right now, to me, that's like super high end, right? That's like something where I'm extremely careful when I put it down. And although people say it's a tool watch, I mean, I get it. But at the end of the day, is it really a tool watch? No. It's you feeling content. I mean, the moment you put it on your wrist, you feel like a new person. Let's be honest, right? It is definitely the kind of watch that makes you feel good about yourself, because in essence, you'd have $10,000 to go shopping with if you hadn't bought that watch. So to me, there's always 3 things that I look at when I see a person walking about. It's not the shirt, it's not the pants, it's not even the hairstyle, it's none of that. It's teeth, Sounds silly, but teeth are very, you can tell when someone has nice teeth and they take care of their, whether it's Invisalign or braces in their mid 30s or 40s or 50s or whatever it is. And you know, you kind of know that they are taking care of themselves and they have money to invest, be it $3,000-$4,000 or $10,000 or whatever it is, right? It is their watch. And sometimes, you know, you got to realize someone has a paint splash shirt, a tear in a shirt, or whatever it is, a shirt that's been washed a few times over, too many. But then you look at their wrist and you see an Explorer or a GMT Master or a Submariner or something. Forget Rolexes, an Omega, whatever, something, right? And you know that, okay, this guy obviously doesn't care about fashion. That's the only reason he's dressing this way, because he has obviously the money and he could do some serious damage with 15K going shopping for clothing. And of course, the last one is, you know, shoes. So to me, the teeth, the watch, the shoe is really what gives it away. No bumps on the shoes, no hammer time, you know, so something just really, this guy has probably 20 different pairs and you know that he is, because some of those shoes out there, again, be it sneakers, be it Nikes, I mean, if you're a collector and you're into shoes just like the way I am into watches, or you might be into something else, you don't mind spending $300, $400, $500. To me personally, that's crazy. I have a friend that has a pair of Jordans that cost like over $2,000 and he's wearing them. I'm like, dude, that is insane. I can't even imagine. But to each his own. I'm not here to judge. I mean, I have the same sickness. And when I say sickness, I mean this mildly, obviously. This is not, you know, a point intended. This is just me thinking of myself as what is wrong with me? Why am I spending $10,000 on a watch, right? But I mean, back to the original conversation, I was just wondering if any of you out there feel the same way. I don't know, like having a watch on your wrist that is worth that much money, like the Sprite, like the Ever Rose Gold GMT Master, like the recent Pepsi on Jubilee band, and paying those premium prices, even if it's not through the AD. Sometimes on the gray market, you spend an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I just saw some of those, the new ones, the Starbuckses. I'm on a list for one right now. I won't get it till 2026 because apparently you can only get one stainless steel model per year from the AD, even if you have you build a relationship with them. I almost said reputation. I don't know why. Well, that too, I guess. But yeah, so on the gray market right now, those go upwards of $14,000, $15,000. So it's a premium of $3,000 almost, right? I want it really, really bad. I can taste it, but I wouldn't spend that much money on a watch on a gray market. That's just me. Plus, I like the experience to just be able to say I did it, and the feeling that when you get that call and you walk into the AD and you're like, I don't know, they call you, your watch has arrived, we're here for you, we'll make an appointment, here's your bottle of water or juice, and here's your chocolate, and here's your calendar from Rolex, here's an extra pouch, and you just feel like a celebrity for about 15 minutes until you swipe that card, and then, you know, but you walk away happy and fulfilled, I guess, right? That's good. But yeah, I just wanted to get some comments from you guys, see how you guys feel about, would you ever spend more than the baseline Rolex price, which is right around, what is it now, $10,000, $9,000 to $13,000. Would you ever go above that? And if so, what model would you actually consider buying? And one more question, if you did buy one, you have the money, you're on the list, you're able to buy it, and everything aligns and clicks, would you use that watch as a tool watch? For real now, would you do that? Or would you use it very carefully with your gloves on and at your desk at night and looking at review videos as you unbox your own watch for fun, you know, have that kind of a watch fetish? Because for me, I cannot imagine wearing a $40,000, $50,000 watch on my wrist on a daily and just bang it up. That's, I don't know if that would change if I was a millionaire, but yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit above my pay grade, I think. And all this came into play just recently, like I said, because I'm just reviewed the root beer GMT Master, the 18 karat gold one at $37,000, and I'm about to drop a video, like I said, for the Sprite, the GMT Master Sprite, the 126729 VT NR, and that's a $49,000 watch. And those are the kind of watches you can't get your hands on at the AD. You have to literally wait years, right? Yeah, drop me some comments, guys. I don't know, if you haven't seen my other videos, take a peek, thumbs up, and you know, subscribe to the channel. It's gonna help with the YouTube algorithm. I really want to stick around for a long time, make some amazing content videos for you guys. All right, guys. Well, leave me some comments. Let me know how you guys feel about those expensive watches. What would be your price budget, and would you use it as an everyday watch, or just more keep it in your room and just kind of, you know, be by yourself and just admire it by yourself type of scenario. All right. Well, look forward to that Sprite video being released in a couple days, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.